Sometimes a receipt is issued and it becomes invalid. For example, perhaps you issued a tax receipt for a donation, then realized that the amount of the donation was incorrectly entered into SUMAC. Thus, the receipt you created is in error as well. In order to fix this, the receipt needs to be canceled. The first thing you should do is find the electronic receipt document wherever it was saved on your server. Once you've found the invalid receipt document, move it into a folder called Canceled Receipts. If you preserve paper copies of receipts, you should also find the paper copy of the invalid receipt, mark the paper copy as canceled, then store the copy of the invalid receipt in a separate paper folder. Now that you've taken care of the electronic and paper copies of the invalid receipt, you should cancel the receipt in SUMAC. In your SUMAC console, click Fundraising, then click Donations. Search to find the donation that you need to cancel. For this example, we'll search using the donor's last name. First, we need to enter a new donation record to replace the old invalid one. Select the old invalid donation, then click Duplicate. SUMAC makes an exact copy of the old donation record. Open the duplicate and make the necessary changes to correct whatever errors were in the old invalid donation record. It is a good idea to add a note in the new donation record to specify that this donation record was created to replace an old receipt. Click OK to save the new donation. Now, create a receipt for the new donation. Expand Mailing, click Make Receipts, and proceed to create the new receipt as usual. Once the new receipt has been issued, SUMAC will show you the new receipt number. Once you've issued a correct receipt, find the old, invalid donation record and double-click to open it. In the receipt numbering area of the donation record, put a check mark next to Canceled Receipt. SUMAC asks you to confirm this cancellation. You may choose to clear the receipt's issue date or the receivable amount fields from this donation record. SUMAC also prompts you to enter a note on this donation record to explain the reason for canceling this donation. Notice that SUMAC creates a note for you that identifies the username of the person who canceled the donation, as well as the date this was done. It also marks that this receipt is replaced by receipt number NNN. Fill in the new receipt number in the Incorrect Donations Notes field here. Click OK, and notice that SUMAC filled all of that information into the Notes field of this donation record. Click OK to save this change. Notice that SUMAC shows canceled donations in gray. Check out more training videos to learn more about SUMAC.